Hello all, welcome to our YouTube channel Teamcenter Learner. Today we'll see the some Teamcenter license interview questions. I prepared one slide here for all the questions which may commonly ask. So we'll go one by one. So first we'll see overview of our Teamcenter license file and Teamcenter license server. So a Siemens PLM software license file is an ASCII text file that contains the licensing data for running your Siemens PLM software products. So actually license file is in ASCII format. So in upcoming session I will show the exact copy of the license file. So this file typically contain information about the license server and the vendor daemon and increment feature lines for each of the license product. So after getting you see the license file, so you will understand easily. So we'll see in upcoming session. So customers should provide the host ID of the license server in order for Siemens PLM software to generate the license file for Teamcenter. So if you purchasing Teamcenter, so we have to provide host ID for the license server. So we'll see first question. So what is the Siemens PLM software common licensing? So this is the common licensing toolkit and license daemon that will provide consistent licensing functionality and common Siemens PLM software license file across Siemens PLM software products. Means in our organization, if we have NX, if we are using plant simulation and if we are using Teamcenter, so all the licensing is including in single common licensing file. Next question, what is the composite host ID? Means CID. So composite host ID CID is actually 12-digit hexadecimal unique machine identifier that is used as a part of Siemens PLM software licensing to lock a license file to machine. The CID is distinguished from a FlexNet host ID by the keyword composite. This composite word you will see in license file. So when we're going to see the exact license file copy, so in that you can understand. So next question is, what is information do we need to provide the get valid license file? So in order for valid license file to be generated, we need to provide customer account analysis CAA with a valid host ID for your license server. If our license file has an incorrect host ID, our software will not run. And also if we edit the host ID field, our license file will get corrupt, means it will not validate. Fourth one, how do we determine the host ID of my license server? For product using Siemens PLM software license, we must run the Siemens PLM software provided utility called ugs_composite.exe to determine the CID. This utility is available on our media kit that includes the license server installation. It is also available for download from GTAC website. Like for product using FlexNet licensing, you can determine the host ID of your license server by running the FlexNet licensing command imhost ID. So basically here we have to run one ugs_composite.exe to get our host ID. It is very important for license file. So next is, how can we obtain an electronic copy of our license file? So electronic copies of the license file can be obtained in the following ways. Like if there is an email address registered for our server, a license file will be sent to that email address. Whenever an order or new version maintenance release order is shipped, we have make sure to register an email address for our server with the CIA and keep it up to date. And another way is we can call the directly GTAC center. Here is the mentioned details of GTAC center, you can note down. Like in this, basically if we are going to purchase or if we are going to renew, that license file will automatically come to our email account, means organization we are provided that email, on that only it will come. Next is, what do we need to edit in license file prior to installation? So we don't need to edit in license file if you have provided the CAA with the actual hostname of our license server and it appears correctly on the server line of our license files. Means we should not edit our license file. It should be as it is when we'll get from email. And single server configuration, your hostname or this hostname are used as a placeholder for the hostname in the server line or license file. We must change your hostname or this host to the actual hostname of our license server, otherwise our license file will not work. Means if we are using single server configuration and we having only in this file showing like your hostname or this host, so we have to make sure that we have to provide our hostname in that license file. Single server means single server like runs application and services using only its own resources. And another way is redundant is triad server. We'll see first redundant triad server what is exactly. So redundant triad server means like basically it's involved two or more servers configured identically to maintain high availability. Means if the primary server fails, a redundant or like backup server takes over immediately, like that's why will not any shutdown or any disruption in our Teamcenter production environment. So if we are using redundant triad server configuration, like we have to provide your host name 123 and are used as a placeholder in the three server line of our license file. Means in this your host name 123 we have to provide our server name, and we must change your host name to the actual host name of our license server file, otherwise our license file will not work. And to obtain the host name on the Windows platform, we can use the command hostname. So how to install the license file? Once obtained, the license file should be saved to the local directory on the license server as an ASCII text file, the name appropriately, for example slmd.lic, and we have to run the executable file on our server license, that Siemens license server version platform exe. Here I added the screenshot of that exe. You can see Siemens license server version 2.001 Windows 64. Means as mentioned here, Siemens license server underscore version underscore platform dot exe. It is version 2.0.01 and underscore platform is Win64. So like that we have to download this exe from our GTEC site and we have to install our license file in that. In next session I will show you the Teamcenter license file, how exactly it's look, what it contains and all the things, and also we'll see the steps to install the Teamcenter license server. So do like, comment and share, subscribe it. And also we have one WhatsApp group, Teamcenter Learner, and to discuss real-time Teamcenter AWC issue. So join our Teamcenter Learner WhatsApp group, link is in description. Thank you.